So in February of this year, on the 1-year anniversary of the reignited Cancer Moonshot, the White House announced that they would be establishing CancerX, a public-private partnership intended to harness the power of digital innovation to help achieve the goals of the Cancer Moonshot. Now, remember, the goals of the Cancer Moonshot are by definition ambitious. We are here to reduce to save the number of lives of people with cancer, reduce deaths by 50% in the next 25 years. Before we launched, there were 17 moonshot initiatives, and we become the 18th. So we have a thriving body of work that's focused on pre-competitive evidence generation, the establishment of an accelerator in order to support innovative companies coming to market with viable solutions, and large-scale demonstration projects to show, not just tell, that when we are effective with implementing digital solutions, we can indeed harness the power of digital to improve the lives of people with cancer. CancerX currently has 125 members across industry on the private side, and on the public side, agencies and departments from across federal government are participating. And we were in DC just last week, Peter, at the White House, discussing how we can augment the activities of the Cancer Moonshot, as well as initiate our own demonstration projects. The Digital Medicine Society is proud to co-host CancerX in partnership with Moffitt Cancer Center, ONC, so the Office for the National Coordinator for Health IT, OASH, and the White House. We are the hosts, and we have 125 industry member organizations, and we have a steering committee from across federal government. What makes a cancer diagnosis so challenging, Peter, is the complexity of the cancer journey, which is the complexity of the different data elements that are needed in order to understand where the patient is and what the right course of treatment is, or what the right clinical trial is. So you can imagine harnessing the power of AI to improve clinical decision support, for example. Can we help busy providers match patients to the treatment that is most likely to save their life, or a clinical trial where it may exist? Can we use a full stack virtual first care solution to overcome the maldistribution of specialty oncologists located at academic centers and NCI centers of excellence, and the 350 million Americans spread across the country who may at some point in their life need their care? Can we think about using digital tools to support navigation through a complex cancer journey? Can we make it easier to share data for second opinions? Can we make it easier to donate your data to research? Can we think about reducing the enormous financial burden that comes with a cancer diagnosis by preventing the need to sort of do extensive travel to pay for the complexities of receiving care when it's not at your home? Can we use these digital tools to improve equity by using precision approaches, remembering that precision care is the most equitable care available? When we think about harnessing the power of digital innovation to improve the lives of people with cancer, the challenge with picking what we work on is that every decision to do something comes at the opportunity cost of not doing something else. So we have to make sure that we are going after those initiatives with the greatest chance of impact. So the first thing is, at CancerX, we've established a structure to keep multiple plates spinning. We do pre-competitive evidence generation as a separate sort of a rolling series of initiatives. And our first project, Peter, is already well underway with a data readout expected next month. We are looking to address equity and financial toxicity using digital tools. We will be issuing core competencies for healthcare systems, as well as value models to make clear what the return on investment is when cancer centers, oncology clinics start to contemplate equity and financial toxicity in their digital strategies. That's already underway. The accelerator is going to be helping those organizations where there is investment be as impactful as possible. And other initiatives that we have coming up are a demonstration project where we couple clinical decision support, virtual first care, and digital navigation, and use that in an exemplar multi-site setting to show, not just tell people that this can improve outcomes, while simultaneously developing a new payment model, because that will be required to take it to scale. The last example, Peter, of something that we've prioritized is actually rather opportunistic, but can be very powerful. ONC, the Office for the National Coordinator for Health IT, is developing a new US CDI plus data set. So they are coming up with data elements for application into the EHR, specifically for oncology. Similarly, CMMI, the innovation arm of CMS, is working on a new oncology model. So what we are doing is saying, can we evaluate within the CancerX community those data elements? And are there any that may be essential for mining these data sets in the future for research that we may have missed? So this gives us the opportunity to build a priori, a data environment that has the greatest impact for people with cancer. And that's the way that we are bringing the power of this extraordinary community to the table at CancerX. So both on our steering committee and in the broader CancerX membership, we have strong representation from patient advocates and patient groups. It is not our job to do anything to improve the lives of people with cancer without having representatives from that community at the table. And that is a core function of everything we do at Dyne and is absolutely baked into everything we're doing at CancerX. Simultaneously, you can think about the work that we're already doing, addressing issues of financial toxicity and equity. We have a very strong set of patient advocates who are working with us on that. And finally, as we do spin up demonstration projects, as we do think about doing things like data sprints, again, patient data, including patient-reported outcomes, will be critically important. So will the voice of the patient as we develop protocols, evaluation frameworks, so on and so forth. You are absolutely right. The patient voice is critically important, and it's a priority for us and has been baked into everything we are doing at CancerX.